Or at least somewhat of the, he's a good, he's not, I like, he's my friend. We'll go with that. Hi. Hi. How's everybody doing? Can I say, is this still bonjour? What? I'm hearing several different things now. Coco Maricho? Mamma mia? Mamma mia? What? Who's saying that? It's a me, Mario. No, seriously, what, just one person speak.
Pomeriggio.
That person right there.
Pomeriggio.
Bombonicho. Bon? Bon maridio. Have y'all ever seen those commercials about wanting to learn a new language? The best one ever. And if you haven't seen it, you should look it up. But it's the German Coast Guard video. You seen that one? So, this new recruit gets brought into the control station, and it's the German Coast Guard, and the guy's speaking to him in German. He's like, okay, this is this is that, this is that. Good luck, kid. Smacks him on the back and walks out. Kid sits down. All of a sudden, over the radio comes a mayday. And it's a British ship. And the guy says, Mayday, Mayday, we are sinking. I repeat, we are sinking. And the new German Coast Guard guy goes, hello, this is the German Coast Guard. And then he comes back and says, yes, we are sinking. I repeat, we are sinking. And he goes, what are you thinking about? I laughed.
So did we.
Whatever, it was a funny commercial. Shut up! Hi. Good afternoon. Yes, it's the afternoon. It's 4:40, it's something in the fours. Or 1600s.
So it's medieval times.
Welcome to medieval times. Oh my gosh. All right. Clearly this is Saturday. Wait till Sunday. I'm sure you guys had questions for Jason, so I apologize. We're gonna have to rethink and go. I know, that's why they make the mic stands adjustable.
Yeah. Hi, my name is Karina, I'm from Brazil. And I would like to ask you, since you've been there last year, how was it, your first experience? What you liked, what you didn't like, how was the people for you, the food, and if you plan someday to come back. And I hope you really like the tattoo I showed you.
The tattoo was awesome. And so, I've always wanted to go to Brazil. It's been high on my list of places to visit. And I used to work with somebody, his name is Gabe Correa, and he's from Sao Paulo. And he worked with us for many, many years on Supernatural, on the assistant director of the team. And I always wanted to go there, and so all of a sudden I get this opportunity to go to Brazil. And get on the plane, it's a long flight down, super excited, and get to the airport, and we get into the security, you know, it's a huge security detail, and we've got buses and cars, and we get taken down the freeway, and we go to this beautiful hotel. It's like a compound. I forget what part of town it was in, but we went into this hotel, and then we never left.
Yeah.
We were in this this hotel for my entire stay. We were not. It wasn't that we weren't allowed to leave, but we had so much work to do that we didn't get a chance to really go out at all. And they were like, if you want to go out, we have to make all these preparations. We have to get the security. We have to get the this and the that. And I was like, okay, well, we have so much work to do. I don't know that I'm going to get a chance to do it. Plus, I have to get on a plane because I've got to go back home for work. And so I never left the hotel. So I did not get to see any of what I thought I was going to see. I didn't get to meet any of the the locals. I didn't get to really experience what I know Brazil has to offer, and which is amazing, I'm sure. So even though I've been there, in my mind I haven't been there yet. But I will go there because I want to experience it, because what I saw out the window of my hotel room, I was like, it looks so nice. So yeah, I hope I get to get back and actually experience it. What city would you recommend the most?
São Paulo, because I live there. Please, there.
Do I have a tour guide?
Yes, I can recommend someone. I don't know, maybe.
Okay, all right. If you think of the name, let me know.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Obrigado.
Thank you. Obrigada.
Hi.
I wanted to ask you about emotional scenes. When you were filming Supernatural, you said that initially you had to think of something that made you sad. And then once you keyed into Dean, and Dean became you, and you became Dean, it was easier to act his feelings because they were your feelings. So when you took on Bo Harlan, that you haven't done for 15 years or even a year, and Ben, Soldier Boy, how did you go back to basics and start thinking again about sad moments in your life to help the scene, or were you able to key in a lot quicker this time because you're more experienced?
It's a really good question. So, yeah, very perceptive in the fact that I didn't have all of those years with those characters, but there were emotional scenes. I would say there was probably more of an emotional, humanistic emotional. All right, calm down. Okay, thank you. Where's the prayer bowl? There's a story that they're all referencing right now that I told them, the meet and greet. Yeah, see, this is great. Okay, I'll get to that in a second. Sit down! I didn't have that history with the characters, so I did kind of have to dig into personal feelings. I'll speak about Bo first, because I'm actually trying to think of the emotional scene with Soldier Boy, and I don't know that there was one. Which one?
He's with Butcher and he's telling
about his father.
Story about his father.
About his father, sure.
That broke my heart. So.
Yeah. Okay, I have an interesting, actually, now that you bring that up, because see, these things, this is the thing about being an actor, is my long-term memory has been shoved aside a little bit to make room for the short-term memory of memorizing lines. So I have intense, there's an intensity in the short-term memorization that I have in bringing that to life. And then once I do that, I kind of just purge it and like let it go. And I don't know, I'm sure there's a psychologist in here that could analyze that and tell me why I do that. I don't know why I do that, but I do it. So we'll go to Bo first, and I'm guessing you're talking about the scenes when he's talking about his daughter.
Yeah. Well, also when he's interrogating Avery, and you see the change from sort of like from anger and resentment, and it's not an emotional scene in the sense that he's crying, but it's really, really intense.
Right. So that all stems from basically I dive into what would I do as a father in this situation, and then how can I relate that to this character. And so I take what I think I know and how I think I would react, and then I put that into this character's hands and kind of just tailor it a little bit, and then that's what you see. So even with Dean, the vast majority of Dean is me. I just tailored it to tell the story through this character's eyes. But I wasn't trained professionally. I didn't go to school for this. I didn't learn methods. I didn't learn how to separate myself from the character. I basically find what relates to me as a person within the story, within the character. I extrapolate on that, and then I apply it to the character. Same thing really with Soldier Boy. In fact, what I was getting to is that scene, I thought a little bit about, because I have a good relationship with my father. So I had to dive a little bit into something that I was familiar with that maybe didn't, and that was Dean. So I kind of dived into a little bit of Dean and John relationship, even though Dean loves this father and idolized his father for many, many years, but it was a strained relationship. And and at the end of the day, I just pretended, because that's essentially what acting is. You try to find the most honest emotion that you can muster up within yourself. You try to identify that. You try to portray that within this character in order to tell the story. And it's, some people can do it and some people can't. It's like, some people can write amazingly. Some people can do math amazingly. Some people can sing. Some people can can paint. I can't paint. I can't draw worth a lick. I mean, I'm lucky to get a stick figure that looks remotely well. But there are some people that just see it and I just, for some reason, can see. You guys seen that movie Good Will Hunting?
Yeah.
When he talks about how he can do math, he's like, Beethoven could just see the piano and he could play. Now, I'm not saying that I'm Beethoven as far as acting goes by any means, but I can play. And so I try to play as much as I possibly can, and that's using what I have in my life, using what I think would be the right emotion, and then I just expand on that.
Yeah, because in the end, Ben is just a little boy searching for his father's approval.
100%.
At the end of the day, which is kind of what Dean was as well.
Absolutely. So I was able, and I'm like, am I getting typecasted here? Is this... but no, you're absolutely right, and so there was some correlation there between Dean and Soldier Boy, and that's why I thought it was such a fantastic plot twist when Soldier Boy was like given this opportunity to have a son and a grandson and change that, but then he reverts